Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about cost allocation, right? So cost allocation is a part of FinOps practice or FinOps framework, right? And which is also called as terminology in the FinOps word or FinOps terms, right? So I'm going to tell you the definition about it in terms of what is going to be a cost allocation, right? And how that cost allocation is going to be handled and managed between departments and projects and resources and organization and overall the business requirements, right? So what is cost allocation, right? So you might be hearing a lot about cost deduction and cost cutting, and we wanted to reduce the cost of cloud resources. We wanted to reduce the cost of resource management. We wanted to reduce the cost of different products and services that we are using across the organization. And it is not only specific to organization, it is specific, it applies or it refers to each and every product, every project, every team, every department, every group of people who are working on a specific group or specific project, specific team and departments and everything, wherever there is a transaction happening between one organization to another, or it could be internal organizations only. For example, the finance organization is procuring a particular tool or system that they are paying for, but what that tool is going to be used for, whether that tool and system is going to be used for maybe improving organization business strategies, or maybe selling the product, or maybe promoting the products and services that company is offering to, right? So there are n number of use cases, n number of requirements that comes up and saying that, okay, so we wanted to reduce the cost of each of those products, each of those services. So how we can do that, right? And similarly, there are different ways and requirements to do that basis on the different use cases. It is not specific to one case use case. It is not bound to any of those use cases. That, let's say, I have a use case that I wanted to buy or procure a specific tool that is going to help business to improve on their strategy building, the marketing, and then product improvement, or maybe innovation and experimentation, right? And so those are the different things that we can spend those money, and as well as we would be allocating certain costs to it. It is not like we have a lot of money and we will just keep spending that money without allocating it, calculating it, and taking the outcome in considerations. What is expected outcome, what is required, what is not required, and all of that, right? So in simple terms, what is cost allocation? It's going to be a process of distributing the cost or the money that we are going to put into the business across different departments, projects, and resources. And overall, it is going to be allowing and enabling organizations to make informed decisions about budgeting, investments, and resource allocations overall, right? So cost allocation involves many different phases, which includes identifying, categorizing, and assigning overhead costs to specific areas of business, where we wanted to ensure that the expenses we are spending or making, those are accurate, reflected in the financial reporting, as well as decision making process is also attached to it. And each cost is typically allocated based on the activities or resources that are being used and supported. So ensuring that the costs are attributed and those items, as well as the spends, is closely aligned with the business use cases and scenarios, right? So let's say, considering a scenario where we have an organization which focuses on marketing, right? And they wanted to use various digital platforms or digital products for their product manufacturing as well as product marketing and all of that stuff, right? And to track down that, as well as we wanted to allocate some cost to those platforms, those spendings, and definitely there would be something like we would be procuring particular system or maybe particular product for the product marketing, or maybe doing the different social media marketing and all those initiatives too, right? So let's say we are allocating 50% cost for promoting a specific product, and remaining 50% can be allocated to product different products marketing, as well as social media, as well as general other marketing efforts to be filled out, right? So these are the different categories or different allocations that we can drill down, or maybe separate it out, and then this way we can make sure the cost is allocated to the each area where we wanted to put an efforts, and bring that something into the our regular business cycles, right? And we should not run into situation we don't have appropriate budget, as well as we don't have appropriate cost allocation, so that we don't have, or we can't spend enough money for the business, right? So those are the different things that really matters when we are allocating the cost, when we should allocate the cost before allocating it, right? And there are few benefits as well. So why we should allocate the cost, right? And what are the approaches of those, right? So by using this cost allocation approach, any organization who is going to evaluate their effectiveness of their marketing efforts, as well as their innovation and experimentation, as well as their improvement on the product and marketing side. Not only those departments or those areas, but there are many other areas where we can leverage, or we can put cost allocation efforts. And this approach is going to really help to the optimize the allocation of budgets and costing, and is going to give us the best possible returns, right? And the benefits includes transparent financial reporting, which is going to help each organizations who are working together in collaboration with finance, and then accounting, and maybe decision making streams, and then the other organizations as well. So which is going to give us the visibility that, okay, we have spent this much on particular efforts, and we can come back and see what was the possible returns for us during this period, or maybe after a particular period, right? The second is going to be enhanced decision making process, which is going to be attributing cost to a specific area, and organizations can make informed decisions, and that budgeting and investment and resource allocations as well. So all of those are the decisions which would be made basis on all of these efforts, and it is something that the organization is ready for the next movement. And the third benefit is improved resource utilization, which is going to allow and help optimize resource utilization, right? And to identify the most effective strategies, as well as the each department efforts, and which also helps, or going to help the business activities to improve on, right? So these are the different benefits that I talked about, and those are the ones which really helps to understand and improve on the business requirements, as well as department wise, the resource wise, and teams wise, and is going to allow us to allocate the specific cost and improve on our business processes, financial operations, as well as accurate financial reporting and decision making process. So yeah, hope you'll understand, or hope you understand this. And if you have any questions, any queries, please please put them in the comment section below. And please do share this video with your friends and colleagues, and whoever needs to watch and see. And also watch other videos about Microsoft 365, Azure, and FinOps. So yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you like it. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon as well, so that as soon as there is a new video, you be notified. So yeah, that's all. Thanks. Bye.